Hello and welcome everyone. I am Lady Calamere. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. Hail and welcome. This is my 51st video and it will be on Palo Santo. Palo Santo means holy stick, but it's also called holy wood. And it is from the Bursea graveolens tree. And it is related to the frankincense, copal, and myrrh tree. It's also related to citrus tree. It smells like a wonderful blend of frankincense and citrus. And I'm going to tell you why I have it in different orders, like right here, why I have them separated, and I'll get into it. So the family is from the Burseraceae. That's the family. The species is B. graveolens. The genus is the Bursea, and of course the kingdom is the Plantae. When I went to biology class, we had to remember all of this. It was like from different trees and the kingdom and the genus and species. So you know. But anyways, Palo Santo, when you buy it, make sure you are getting Palo Santo and not just some wood or wood dipped in some perfume, some type of perfume that smells like Palo Santo or just in Palo Santo perfume. So you want to check the authenticity, or the quality of the store you go to or a dealer that you trust. Because there are some fakes out there, unfortunately. So Palo Santo has a high vibration. It's very wonderful. And where does it come from? So it comes from South America. And it was used by shamans, especially Inca, for thousands of years. So it's found in Peru, the Galapagos Islands, Bolivia, Ecuador, Argentina, and is a very aromatic scent to it. Even when it's not burned, you can smell it. Like I can smell it from here, and I wish you guys can have smell-o-vision here. So how it's harvested, be careful how it's harvested, because there are companies that do not care about the environment, and these trees are going to eventually be extinct, no more, gone, because anything for a buck, right? So how it was used traditionally, it comes from the tree, right? But the tree has to be dead for 4 to 10 years before harvested. So from death comes life. Because even the oil was used, and this was used for healing, and it's used for rituals, and I'll get into that. But the tree should be dead for 4 to 10 years, and unfortunately there are companies cutting down live trees. And that's not how it was traditionally used. And now where it comes from is the dead tree, the sticks that have fallen to the ground, that have been there for a while, like I said, and the roots. Now, there are premium sticks. Now these are the premium. This for 5 pieces cost me $15.99. And I had it shipped to, I finally got my shipment. I wanted to do this video earlier for you guys, but this is all I had left. Those 2 and that little piece left. And I have this, and I'll go, this is, I'll get into it. about that. So, because we have lots of time in our hands. So, anyways, the premium sticks are are harder to come by because these sticks have never touched earth before. It has never hit the ground. These are the sticks that come from the dead tree that's been dead for 4 to 10 or more years, and harvested. And you can see they cut into it. Sometimes people they like to make it like uniform. So now it is said that the oil inside the wood will wax and wane with the moon. So as the moon waxes, the oil waxes inside the wood. As the moon wanes, the oil inside the wood wane. I believe that's for the live tree or before it's harvested. So once it's harvested, it's harvested. So you can get this like this, and this is Palo Santo. You can get like pure Palo Santo or copal and Palo Santo. And this is good for like prayers and to give offering to deities or just to make the room smell nice. However, you really want the sticks. Now, so a little caution here. A little caution. Anytime you burn wood, it creates a chemical combustion. Okay? And inhaling the smoke of the wood is not always good for the lungs. It isn't. But all because you like the stick or you smell the Palo Santo doesn't mean it's going to hurt your lungs. I mean, come on, man. I mean, we burn wood in campfires. It's any wood. But I do want to put that little caution there. Inhaling smoke is smoke, and it depends on where it comes from. It can be bad. Now, in South America, sometimes they would put piles upon piles. Big piles, like would be like this big or bigger, and they would light it up and the smoke, and it would make it very like this white smoke, and that's how sometimes they purify the place ritually. So you'll notice that unlike an incense stick like this, that once you light it, it's going to continue to burn till it gets to the stick and out. Not so with Palo Santo. You have to keep lighting it. So sometimes I would recommend, if you really need to do some purifications, is to really like light 2, if you have to. And you can waft the smoke around with the feather or a fan, or even your hand is fine. So this does have a fragrance. Some people may not find it agreeable, and some people find it more agreeable than sage. Now, let me tell you, not all sage smells the same. Trust me, I have different sages. I have white sage, I have Shasta sage, I have blue sage, I have royal sage. So, and each one smells different. And sometimes even noticeably different. However, Palo Santo may be more agreeable to people who don't want to be burned. Now, as an added bonus, and a lot of people don't talk about this, but I do. After you burn it, you'll have ash. You see how almost like a charcoal? And it's better once it's burnt, and then I'll explain why. So once it's out, what you can do is, especially if you get something like this or like this, and you can literally draw symbols, like warding symbols on your wall. And don't worry, since it's charcoal, look, see? You could just put even a little spit shine and get it right off. You can use this to write out symbols of protection or blessings, or even some positive sigils for money, for good luck, for protection, for warding, to keep out negativity. You can even write it on paper, like take it and literally take it as charcoal and write out what you want on paper. And if you have to burn it again to get the charcoal to get it to write better, then you can do it and then let it burn out and then continue to write what you want. Make sure that it's totally out and that the flame is not on so that you know, don't burn the paper. And also, if you use it on your skin, make sure that it's out, totally out, so and make sure it's not hot so that you don't burn your skin. I know some people are just eager to do things, and you'll cut corners, you're going to end up cutting yourself. That's just an expression that I came up with. Cut corners, and you'll end up cutting yourself. So anyways, you can use this to write out positive things. However, it's not meant for negativity. This is not meant to use for, like the charcoal for cursing, or to wish your enemy bad luck, or to give them the case of diarrhea, or wish COVID upon them, or wish them to have like a crappy day at work. This is like a higher vibration. Now you can get it in oil. I don't have the oil. I never worked with the essential oil, but from what my research is that it does come in an essential oil. I would not recommend it for animals or pets. I would not put it on animals. I would not leave the wood out for them to get it in their mouths, because you know how cats and dogs are. I would not recommend for children be putting it in their mouth. And as far as the essential oil, if you use, I think you could use it internally, but you want to make sure that it's food grade and not just something, you know, even though it's essential oil, you don't know how it was processed. You don't know how it was distilled. So you can get something that is done in a toxic way and literally poison yourself. So the oil has been used. You can use it for candles. You can put like a drop in your bath. It's, from what I understand, has a pretty strong scent. You can use the oil is used for massage. It's used for oil diffuser. Like you can have an oil diffuser, burner. And you can use a drop there for like your rituals, or just to make a welcoming, warm atmosphere for Reiki or chiropractic services. And the oil is also used for when a person's sick, for you know, aromatherapy, to put it like a drop on your wrist. I think you can use it straight. Some of the oils need to be cut with, and I would suggest jojoba always, because jojoba doesn't oxidize the oil like almond oil or walnut oil or any of these other oils would do, because jojoba is not an oil at all. It's a wax, but we call it an oil. So I know the oil is used for inflammation. It's used for massage therapy. I know there's Palo Santo cologne that you can wear to put on to liven your spirits, to add a little bit of protection. Now the wood you can carry with you. You could carry a little piece of wood, maybe something smaller. Put it in a little gree bag, or in your purse, or in your pocket. And what it's used for is to keep away some negative spirits, or really put off by Palo Santo. They don't want to be anywhere near it. And so by you carrying it, it's going to keep some of these negative thought forms or negative entities or spirits away from you. Now, Palo Santo, of course, you can burn it. And some people like to use a candle to burn it. So let's hope I don't burn myself here. So let's use the best stuff. Now, if you're burning Palo Santo and it comes out as totally black smoke, even after the flame goes out, you don't have Palo Santo. Ooh, that has a good... Let's see. I'm burning some of my best stuff here. I don't want to catch the place on fire. really... You know what? Let me take it off camera because I'm afraid of dropping this on my altar cloth and burning it. And this is kind of new. I didn't even have it for a year. So you can see. There we go. The white smoke. You see it, everybody? And it's going to eventually go out. I should have had a shell. Oh, where's my shell? I think it's over there. Why don't I think of things? Let me get this. And at least I could put it in here. Yep, it went out. Well, now we got the ash. So let me see. Is it? Yeah, it's cool. Kind of cooled off. So if we could... Well, it's not enough ash. And it's still kind of warm, but you could still see I drew a pentagram on my arm. And the ash does have a scent. Ooh, paper, candle, doesn't work. I don't feel like burning my home down today. I haven't burned anything ever. Never burned my home or anything like that. Don't worry. So, and here we have, let's get this part. This is the second in quality. There we go. So just let it burn. I blew it out. I got a little paranoid because I'm looking through the screen of my phone here. And it really scents up the room. Now, Palo Santo. Why would we use it? It's used to dispel negativity, negative thought forms, negative spirits, negative thoughts against you. It's used to help ward and protect and to chase away, like if you had a bad day at work, or if you're working in if right now, especially the medical care, the medical field, like being a nurse or a doctor, you're dealing a lot of stress because of the COVID. So, and you can end up taking your shit day home, or sometimes these spirits, or these leeches, spiritual leeches, home with you, and actually attached to your family or your pets. So you can use this to get rid of that. It's to help break bad luck, or if someone's doing bad spells against you. If you feel the place has been haunted, you can use Palo Santo along with other things. Oh, let me keep these separated. So this one looks like, you see how this is? Looks like a gnarled up arthritic finger. I like this to call this one my witch finger. I don't want to burn this one, but I'll show you. Oh, I don't have it on screen. So it's used to break up bad shit. Now also it's used for blessing, to bring in good wishes and good spirits. This is to bring in the blessing of deity or deities. This is used to call forth the blessings of your loas, your orishas, your personal loas or your orishas that rule your head, or any orisha if you want. But your guardian angel, your spirit animal, it's used to call in good spirits. Also, it's good for good luck and money. So when you cleanse your home, you want to start at the back of your home. And if you can, open the windows and open any doors that lead out. Make sure, watch out for your pets and your children, so they don't get run out and get lost or get hit by a car. And chase it out and go to the front. Now, when you do a blessing, you want to go from the front door and all the way back to the back of your home. So, and like I said, you can draw this out. Where's my paper? Where's my paper? Okay. So, let's see if this got enough charcoal. So, see how this comes out? Look how cool that is. Now you can use this Palo Santo to write, like say love, like you want, or now it's starting to peace. You could draw whatever symbols you want or your intentions. And the charcoal is really infused with energy. So what you can do is sort of like, let me get this. No, let me see this. I'll do this with the lighter. Like you could say, dear God and Goddess that are around me, inside me, and everywhere, I wish for good luck and happiness to enter my home, my life, and I wish for peace to follow me everywhere I go, and I wish for good luck to chase away the bad luck. So mote it be. So something like that, and you can like rub it like the stick, like I was doing before. That's what you heard. Like you can rub it, and like when you do it and power it. I'm just giving you an example. And you light it, and of course I did a crappy job of lighting it, but you release the intention when you light it. And you think about peace, harmony, goodwill, good luck. This one's not staying lit, and I'm afraid of burning my finger. Now you can use the Palo Santo to burn it. And I just got this new crystal, selenite, from Whole Foods today. I got this sphere for $29 plus tax. So you can use the Palo Santo to cleanse your crystals, your candles, your new tools. And you can take the wood and literally like think of getting rid of the negativity, and then you can think of positivity and rub it. But make sure you don't have an allergy to this. If you have allergies, you may want to do like a little skin test to make sure that you don't have any allergies. Now you could take the piece of wood, like say a bigger piece like this, right? And if you have a wood burner, you can burn. I don't have a wood burner, but you can burn in sigils or your intentions. Just be careful you don't burn yourself. Or you can carve it, or just like take a marker or a pen, and you can write a spell on it. Like just write your sigils, your runes, whatever on it, and you empower it. You could keep it on you, and if you're so inclined, you can use that empowered thing and burn it eventually. You could throw it right into a bonfire and ask the spirits that be, the Palo Santo, to release your intentions and make it so. So remember, you don't want to write a whole bunch of intentions, get rid of negativity, get rid of my bad luck, unless it's all like in one sigil, and if you know sigil magic, you can write a sigil to get rid of bad luck. But if you put too much on one thing, even on a spirit, you're not going to get what you want. It's not going to happen. I've been there, done that, and failed miserably because I gave the spirit like 20 different things to do. Learned my lesson, and I've been doing this since 1983. So I'm not a newbie in the craft. And I still have a lot to learn too. So anyways, if you look over there, there's my angel, Archangel Metatron, and we got the flower of life symbol here, and I thought this was all appropriate to have this here. So Palo Santo is good to use for Reiki. It has like a high energy, and you can literally start and like people, I don't do Reiki. I do other forms. I'd like to learn Reiki one day. It's never too old to teach an old dog like me tricks, right? But you can use it for different ceremonies. As for like the Rose Cross ceremony, the wood itself, when you're, if you know the Rose Cross and you go into the different cross quarters and you're drawing out the rosy quartz, it's going to keep burning out on you. So when it comes to that, you can use an incense like this. That's why this is copal and Palo Santo. And you can use any incense, but if you're so inclined to a different scent and a different energy, you can use something like this. Now, this is the Brown Harry Darshan handcrafted floral incense. It's really nice. So this can also be used, the ash itself can also, after you burn it, be used to just even put on, like if you have a square talisman or whatever circled, you could just draw it out in a circle or bless the points of it. You can, some people like to sleep with Palo Santo. That's fine, especially if you're prone to like spirits messing with you at night. You may want to keep some Palo Santo with you if you like the smell. It's good for, now burning it is good for the healing properties. Now let's go say with the dream state. So some people have nightmares, so this may help you. And also like the sigils or something, or if you are so inclined, if you have linoleum or tile floor underneath your bed, you can literally draw out the circle. And yes, you can use Palo Santo to draw out a literal circle when you're doing ceremonies. So you'll have the circle drawn out in Palo Santo. You may have to light it several times and draw it out on your tile linoleum if you use it on rugs. That's on you if you want to. Like it's ash, so it's gonna make your carpet dirty. So unless you have like a carpet cleaner, I wouldn't recommend that. So you can also use this to draw out boundaries on your door, and you could like draw the line in the sand, say if that's no evil can cross here, or no unwanted spirits, I do not give your permission to come here. So if you want, you can make, like, put it together and make a cross, an equal armed cross, and tie it up, and you could hang it. If you're Christian, you can make a Christian cross. If you're a Christian mystic, that's fine. So I'm just giving you some ideas what you can do, and you can literally put it above your bed like this. Already, let me get a non-burned piece like this, with your intention while you're putting together with string that you're not allowing stuff to mess with you. You're not allowing a certain spirit to come after you. You're not allowing people to send negativity your way. And you could hang this up above your bed or next to your bed. You could put it in your car. So these are some of the ideas that are not talked about. So you can use these in bottles, like spell bottles, blessing bottles, money bottles. I mean, the sky's the limit what you can do with these things. So other things, what to do with them. Wow, I'm 30 minutes into it. I didn't think this was going to be a long video, but hey. Other things you can do with it. And things that you are... Okay, so some people say that Palo Santo is great when they're having a tension headache or a run-of-the-mill headaches. Some people have said migraines, but migraines are different from headaches. They come on different. Like even the chemistry of, like even the symptoms of a migraine are different from headaches. And how it could, like the headache will start from the front. It's actually sort of feel like the front of the forehead where the migraine's like, it's a whole big thing about it. And people who suffer from migraines are twice as likely to get a stroke than someone who doesn't suffer from a migraine. So it's totally different. So, but we're not here to talk about migraines. People have used this for sinuses problems. They would use the oil or burn the wood. They use it for the sick room to bless and get rid of the negativity from the sick room. And also people have used it during colds and flu to help lessen the system, to help the immune system to get to work and fight. But it's also good for the aura, because when you're sick, your aura is affected. And even sometimes after you get better, your aura has been, you know, your energy has been pounded. So it's good to strengthen that. And like I said, the smell of Palo Santo has a high vibration. Now, some people would say if you don't have Palo Santo, just burn some frankincense and some citrus together. You may get the kind of similar scent, but it's not the same thing. Meaning, you can dress your cat up as a goat, but you're still not a goat. You know what I'm saying? Where is Shell? He's usually here for this. He's so lazy today. What a lazy little cat. I think I'm gonna bring the camera to him. What else is it good for? Of course, Palo Santo, like any incense, is to use the smoke to send your prayers up to deity. So you can use that. And also, I do recommend that you should get Palo Santo. And depending on the quality and grade is how much you're going to pay. But Palo Santo, like the Triloca on Amazon is like $9.99, but I found it at Whole Foods for around $5 for like, I think 5 sticks. And Triloca, I'm not work for any brand or anything. It's a trusted brand. So you can attract, like I said, attract a lot of good luck and a little extra good fortune, good for money spells. So, you know, it's starting to become more and more popular. Like I go to this 99-cent store and more. I can't guarantee the quality of it, of how good it is, but I know it's real Palo Santo they sell. I bought it for them and it's pretty good. So you can find these at, where can you find them? Okay. Amazon, eBay, sure, Etsy. I know Mark Berjerkin. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. But he does YouTube videos. He does them very well. And he does sell them. And what he does is actually powder moldavite, right? And he wipes it on. He shapes he has the sticks. He gets it from a supplier. And he likes to, put moldavite powder. Yeah, moldavite. Just a little, like he wipes it on. And he wraps them up and he sends them out with a nice box. And yeah, moldavite would definitely go very good with Palo Santo. Now, if you want to crush your moldavite, go ahead. I mean, it's expensive. And wipe it on here. But other than that, I'm not going to crush my moldavite. I love my moldavite. But it is actually, he says it actually intensifies the wood. I'll just take him on his word for it because I do like his videos. He does good videos. So, protection spells. Okay, let's just go. Money spells, protection spells, warding and protection to get rid of bad luck, to bring good luck, to healing, strengthen your energy, to intensify the energy, for relaxing. It's good for relaxing. It's good to get you in a mental state. And also it's good for those with ADD. When you burn it, it will help you focus more. So it's your kind of a natural focus factor there. Your natural ADD medicine. So if you're stressed out and you got that freaking test you got tomorrow, you could burn a little bit while you're just relaxing or studying, to bring good energies to you and get rid of the bad. So if you're going through a lot of stress, this is good. So also another thing that's good about Palo Santo is that the fragrance actually is said to use to keep away insects like mosquitoes, especially the oil is used as mosquito repellent. So I've never used it for mosquito repellent, but there are people that rave about it. Wow, I can really smell this wood, even just from burning that. I can really smell it where I'm at. Man, I wish you guys can smell it. If you never smell Palo Santo, you'll be in for a treat. And the wood is very aromatic, and depending on the quality, especially the ones that the way this one was harvested is pretty good. So I'm not gonna promote any brand, but it's really cool. So if you're new to Palo Santo, like I said, research the companies. And remember, everyone's going to get a negative review on Amazon. But make sure you look at the reviews, because if you get a lot of negative and it's never anything positive, you may want to stay away from that company. And you also want to make sure it's sustainably sourced, because this is a very sacred wood. It's not called holy wood for nothing. This is actually very sacred. So you don't want to just throw it on the floor or leave it, near your toilet. It is respected by the shamans and the medicine people and the healers. It's special. And there are people that will ceremoniously prepare this. Like I said, this one never touched earth. And they believe it has, and I do believe it has a very sacred energy. So it is to be respected. So you want to get the stuff that's sourced respectfully and in a positive way that does not like cause like problems where the tree is sourced where it's alive. It's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to come from the dead wood. From the dead wood comes life. So you want to make sure it's sustainably harvested. Because deforestation is going to affect Palo Santo. It really is. And it's going to affect the native peoples, and it's going to affect the wildlife and the flora and the fauna there. Now, Paul, also things, because I don't write notes. Bear with me. I don't write a script. I don't believe in it. So this expands consciousness. It will intensify and bolster your mental clarity and bring and reveal synchronicities and bring connections to you, to the divine, and the divine to you, and to bring out the divine within you and bring the divine all around you, and to really realize it, your connections. So it's great for meditations, even if you don't have ADD like me. I do have ADD. Attention deficit. Oh, look, a squirrel. So now there is a thing where you can heat the wood without burning it. It's a type of like a metal bowl, right? I don't have it. But you light a candle. So the thing is, it's like metal here and it's connected to here, and it has a place where you light the candle, right? And then you put your wood or incense there where it heats it up. It will heat up the wood, but not burn it. It won't cause it to light, but it will it will heat up the wood. So you can do that. So Palo Santo is also said to have antiviral and antibacterial properties. Now, if you need medicine or if you need medical help, please see your primary physician. If you need a psychiatrist, go see one. If you need to go to the ER, an ambulance, please go to one or call one. If you need 911, get help right away. But you can use this along with healing. So if you need medication, then take your medication, but you can use Palo Santo along with it. Just don't light it near where there's oxygen, because there are people that actually do that, and that can cause the place to explode. Like if you're using an oxygen machine. Like when my man had COVID, he had an oxygen machine. And I knew not to burn incense near it because kaboom! That's what happens. Need I say more? So everything about the Palo Santo, especially if it's harvested right, is very sacred. So you can place it in different rooms. If you're having spiritual problems, you can break the wood respectfully or cut it with a hacksaw or something and put it in different places of the room. And if you want, you could put it in every corner. Just please make sure children are not there to put it in their mouth, and dogs or cats are not there to eat it. You know, it wouldn't be good. And of course, with dogs, you're going to be paying a hefty price for surgery if it does not pass. So, you know how dogs are. They have pica sometimes, meaning eating things that are not food. It's a medical term called pica. So, yeah, some of them could be expensive, but it's worth it. I don't know about the oil. I've never used the oil, but I'm interested in getting essential oil. I was looking for it, and the only places I could find it is online. So what do I want? I want to close this video up, and it does bring a good for like it's mantra, japa, meditation. Does it come in a mala? I'm not sure if you can get Palo Santo mala or Palo Santo rosary, whether it's for Buddhism, Hinduism, or Catholicism. I don't know. That would be cool. Be very, probably very expensive though. So it has gained a lot of popularity. Have used this for gosh, more than 15 years. Gee. But once I first got my hands on them, I was hooked. And as you can see, I got a good amount. I misplaced some of my other pieces of wood. I don't know where it is, so I had to buy more, because then I would just be left with this for my presentation, and that's pretty crappy. No disrespect to the wood itself. So I want to thank you for watching, and if you got this far and you weren't bored, I turned it off. I want to thank you for watching it, and if you like it, as always, give me a thumbs up. If not, then give me a thumbs down. And subscribe so that you never miss a video from me. Share it with friends and family on Facebook. I'm gonna get Shadow. This is highly unlike him. Let me blow this out. I don't want cats to knock over. Shadow. So here are my babies. Lady Boss, yeah. You are so lazy, Shadow. And which one is this? Sir Mew Mew. I don't know where Miss Kitty is. Where are you, Miss Kitty? Oh, there she is. There's my baby. Oh, you can't even see her. There she is. There she is. So you see my 4 babies. So anyways, thank you for watching. And please be good to yourself and animals, and always help an animal in need. And if you do, I hope good luck comes to you. So anyways, be well and be blessed. Thank you for watching. And as always, blessed be.